driven deep to right field, and this is a no-doubter. Clear the deck, cannonball coming and anchor down. Bryan Reynolds right away gives the Pirates a 1-0 lead with his 9th home run of the year.
Yep, that was a bomb. Reynolds hits a bomb.
Look at that shot. What a way to extend a hitting streak to 12 straight games now. 432 feet. That should carry out to the left fielder, and it will. And Reynolds will hit the grass to be certain of that catch. 2 outs.
A sinking liner, and the wind blowing in a little bit here today, making it sink a lot faster.
In the air to center. Fairchild back, approaching the fence. Clear the deck! Cannonball coming! And anchor down. It is 1-0. That's his 10th, and that's the way to extend a hitting streak. Bryan Reynolds, 1-0.
How about the sound of that one off the bat?
If Reynolds gets a hit tonight, it'll be the longest hitting streak of his career. And boy, did he hit one. Way back and way gone. How about that for the flair of dramatic Mr. Bryan Reynolds? How about that?
That streak will continue even though it's only worth 1 and it's still a 7-3 game, but nonetheless, what an impressive feat to this point for Bryan Reynolds. 18 straight.
Out to right. Does it have enough? Gone! Bryan Reynolds ties the game with home run number 12. That man is on a mission.
This right here, a lazy get-me-over curveball. You see the reaction, kind of like, I'm just hot. I'm going to swing at anything that's in the zone. And this one runs right into his barrel and just sneaks over that Clemente wall in right field.
And now Reynolds back in there. See what impact this has on Hunter Green. Producing, though, at the plate. And Bryan Reynolds lifts one to deep right field. Bryan Reynolds clears the deck with a cannonball to give the Pirates a 2-0 lead, and he's got a 22-game hit streak. An amazing run for Reynolds continues. Into center field, a base hit. Triolo being waved. Here's the throw to the plate. He will score. Reynolds has tied it in the bottom of the 10th. Bryan Reynolds brings home the pinch runner, Triolo.
That winning run down at second base now. The base on balls to catch.
Center field deep. Carlson back. Warning track. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. A topiary tater for B-Ray to tie it. His 14th.
Staying on the fastball. That one pretty much right down the middle, and he hit it.
The other way, and that's going to drop in for a base hit for Bryan Reynolds. And a Reynolds drives one to right center. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming and anchor down. Bryan Reynolds, number 15, picks up Taylor. There's your crooked number.
Pick up your teammate, boy, I tell you what. That's something else right there. Bryan Reynolds comes through with a big swing.
In the air to right center field. Plenty deep. How about a grand salami? What a night for B-Ray. Busting it out. An all-star performance. 8-2.
Wow, and the 2-strike hitting continues for this Bucco offense. The last couple of nights.
Oh, man. Oh, another hit. 4 straight hits for Reynolds. Into left center field. Reynolds is over. Diving catch. They'll get a run out of it. Well, that could have been a whole lot worse. It's 5-2 Mets on the Bader sac fly.
Yeah, Bryan Reynolds continues to just be an all-star player. Nice jump right here. in the gap. You thought that ball was hit a little harder than it was. You see him redirect his angle and laying out to make sure.
13th, the Pirates were here the first time. And hits this a long way to center field, to the wall, and clear the deck. Cannonball coming, anchor down. There's number 17 for Reynolds. It is 2-0 Pirates.
Well, and it's always even better for Michael A. Taylor or any base runner on first base when they can just jog. Compliments of Bryan Reynolds right there, going the other way, showing impressive power to left center field, swinging from the left side of the plate.
Off that curveball, a base hit for Bryan Reynolds. McCutchen will be held here with nobody out, just getting going. 2 straight hits for the Pirates to start this game. He's got another hit. He came into the game 0 for his previous 10, which is about as long of a streak that he ever comes up with. And now he's 2 for 2 today. And Reynolds hits it through that vacated right side. What a piece of hitting for Reynolds. 2 are going to score, and the Pirates grab the lead here in the 7th. Another hit for Reynolds. A 4-hit day. And 4 RBIs as well. The Pirates lead 5-2 in the 9th. Thanks in large part to the bat of Bryan Reynolds, the All-Star. Now Reynolds in what might be his final tune-up for the All-Star game. Out toward right center for Reynolds. And that ball is gone, and a hit over the wall and then stuck in the fence.
Everybody seems very confused, but that's got to be a home run.
It's hit over the wall and then on the deflection stuck in the fence. Reynolds with another home run, his 18th.
One of the stranger ones you'd see. Ho-hum, Bryan Reynolds, another hard hit ball.
To left field, big full swing, long run. Reynolds, oh my goodness! B-Ray plays Superman in Houston. Bryan Reynolds all out. And the final out of the 6th inning.
Takes off on 3-2. That ball takes off deep center field for Reynolds. And the Pirates will take the lead on Bryan Reynolds' home run. 3-1 Pirates on home run number 19 for Reynolds.
That long at bat with Andrew McCutchen ending in a base hit, then you put the speed of Bay on first. It just didn't make sense that he can get through another inning without giving up some runs. I mean, especially when you look at the overall numbers. And Bryan Reynolds has been just so good.
Now Bryan Reynolds 0 for 4 on the day, looking to break through here against Evan Phillips. And Reynolds is going to come through. That's going to get down for a base hit. Taylor had to stop, but he's going to score. Reynolds is going to stop and go back to first base. And that is an RBI single. Just an overall very strange play all the way to the end when they might have had a play at home on Michael A. Taylor.
There's a line drive to right field by Reynolds. And how about that line drive homer? Anchor down, B-Ray, his 20th. And suddenly it's 3-2. The home run drought is over for Reynolds.
Well, Reynolds hits this one on a line about 342 feet. We'll get a number on that.
Drive to right field, deep. Back Bellinger, wall, clear the deck, and a cannonball for Bryan Reynolds, number 21. Ties it at 1.
Those are the fun ones to hit as left-handed hitters, Brownie. The ones that end up in the seats that just go sky high.
Stand back and admire, right?
Huh?
And Naylor promptly lines one toward left, and a diving catch by Bryan Reynolds. And Cleveland goes down in order. B-Ray robs Naylor.
Gotta love it. Great jump, great angle, great timing.
High fly ball to left. Reynolds is back, nearing the wall, and he makes the catch. And this is going to be a double play as Naylor was rounding third. Bryan Reynolds leaps at the wall and turns it into a double play to end the inning.
Boy, oh
what a
boy.
play.
Yeah, that is a great play. That's the ball game. That's,
man. How about the 2 catches he's made tonight?
This is the inning.
Fly ball, left center field, deep toward the wall, and clear anchor down. B-Ray ties it with his 22nd home run.
He goes opposite field. Don't have to worry about that wind. Took it to left. Just got it over the wall. Now that one might have been 370.
The other way, down the line. That's a fair ball. And out. A force out at second as Reynolds got that ball in quickly, and they get an out on the play anyway.
Well, an out's an out. Kind of lost sight of it down there in the corner. Couldn't tell what happened. Looked like Bryan Reynolds maybe started to go into a slide and then lost flight of the baseball. Let's see here. Great defensive awareness right there, and what a great throw to Nick Gonzalez.
And lines this toward left field. Reynolds, oh, what a play! Bryan Reynolds, one of the best of the year for B-Ray, and a big tip of the cap from Bailey Falter.
That's a double off the bat from here. And boy, what a great jump, a great route. Totally extended. And continues to play a solid left field.
Line toward left, coming on Reynolds, has to play it on the hop. Kicks away. Adames trying to go to second. He's going to be out of there. What a finish. Bryan Reynolds with an assist to end the game and raise the Jolly Roger.
He's probably going to have a lot of success.
Hit the long way to right field. How about back-to-back chicken shack? B-Ray 23. It's tied at 2.
We talked about it his last at bat. Looked like he might have been a little uncomfortable against Rodon given the career numbers, but walks his last at bat and right there gets to a fastball and does not miss it.
In the air to deep center field. Grisham back to the track, approaching the wall and clear the deck. Cannonball coming at Yankee Stadium. Bryan Reynolds' second home run in as many at-bats. Puts the anchor down. Gives the Bucks a 4-2 lead.
Well, Greg, you just mentioned how little opposing offenses have done against Tommy Kahnle.